Well, hey everyone, it's Drunken Otaku here, and this is the Yuki Yuuna recap episode. And while I just rewatched the series not more than 2 weeks ago, I just felt it would be, I'd like to see how they present it, and I decided to go ahead and react to it. If I don't feel it's reaction worthy, I may not upload it or anything like that, or if I don't feel like my commentary is decent in the slightest. But I am looking forward to seeing, how they present it and things like that. It'd be kind of cool if we get it from like kind of slightly different perspective or something. I am so hyped for the hero chapter starting next week, though. I am so ready for that. All right, we're gonna start this off here in 3, 2, 1. Oh, right where we left off at. The movie's pretty much, her recovering and then meeting Yuuna. There's my OTP, man. Seriously. I can't help. I mean, I'm not generally a shipper, man, but their chemistry is so damn good together. Especially later on. This music, though. Yep. Sadly. Yeah, without knowing it was your second time. Oh, we're getting the original OP back. Okay. I wonder if we're going to get a new OP, though, for next season. I imagine we will. Mm. Anyone who watched my older reactions, though, for the show know how much this wrecked me in the second half. It wrecked me. A sunny place. All right, so these subs are calling for cessation. Okay. Amnesty, okay. That's what they're calling it in the subs. They're the Taishi. Was a beast. Like how she's just slowly transforming as she's doing stuff, you know, as opposed to the full transformation sequence. She's just slowly materializing everything. Hero punch. Man, Yuuna is a beast. Her qualifications were off the scale, though, so you know. We're going to have to revisit the sad scenes. I'm not even going to lie, man. Just watching the reactions, like I'm watching Oliver's reactions to the series right now. I'm bald when I'm watching the reactions, you know. I rewatched it with my son a week or two ago. I was bawling when I was watching it again, you know. So, I mean, this might mess me up watching it in a recap format. I don't know. hmm You're such a charmer. That snapped her in the action right there. You know, as fan servicey as her transformation sequence is, I really appreciate the visualizations of her basically being bound and, you know, by both her duties and as a hero, you know. It's a fate that she cannot escape. And you see him basically kind of chaining up and being bound by the magic or whatever you want to call it, you know. Taishi. Yep. You're a flower and bloom that will eventually wilt. This was so amazing. I was so hyped when I watched this section right here. And you see the roots coming from the Tsuchisama to them when they go Mankai, which is an important visualization. I was hoping we'd see them plummeting to the earth. That was back to the earth. That was a great um, moment. I'm loving how we're getting all her. We're just getting her thoughts on the subject. I love it. I'm not going to get used to the Amnesty sub. Oh yeah, she did. That was heartbreaking, man. And man, watching the prequel was so rough. It'll wither. Especially since your friend can't even remember you anymore. That's the saddest damn thing in the world. Not only are you stuck like that, but you're just forgotten and lonely. If Togo remembered her life as washy, up to this point, probably wouldn't have been nearly as rough for her. Having a friend to help you get through everything can really make a huge difference. Hey, I made it through without crying. Yep. And to think what level of determination she had to have to attempt suicide the very first time, let alone 10 separate attempts. Oh, we're getting little flashes of it. All right. I don't remember that in the original. Yep, it was an offering. Which gives so much weight to the slice of life episode. That one little line, can we eat the offering? Is there just being left out? Oh, my neck is killing me. Nani, nani. Oh, man. Don't cry. Don't cry. This is just so sad, man. This scene was just heartbreaking, and they drove it home with the song playing, and then even in the outro, man, there were just like flashes of her. That was just rough. That was rough. Yuuna coming in. Bump my subs in accident. Yep. That was too much for her to bear right there. Mm-hmm. Yep, enshrined and unable to die, and I get your thought process right there. That's awful. That's an awful fate for anyone. You thought euthanasia was the right choice. I get it. Oh man. Oh god, we're going to have to see this again. Oh man, this was so. I mean, it was so badass. But I'm just like sitting there the whole time, like, stop, stop, stop. She knows exactly what she's doing to herself. Once again, the important visualization of the roots. Oh, come on. I'm starting tearing up. I'm going to fail the try not to cry challenge. If they hit. No. Oh. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Grit your teeth. I mean, it is her fault, but I get it. I don't blame her. Karen back. And see right here, this transformation is different. This Mankai transformation is different than anything else we've seen up to that point. I didn't see the roots coming up from the Senju-sama, and she didn't use the app to transform. She just transformed on her own. And even this right here, she's still going in regular mode, even without the transformation stuff. Now, I'm under the opinion that Yuki is still fighting up even today at this point. When they're talking about the hero fighting alone, when they're reading the play at the end and stuff. And like when she almost faints, or when she kind of faints during the play at the end. They were done with the offerings. I'm so pumped for next week. I am. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this reaction to the recap, then you're probably just as pumped as I am for next week. My theory, like I said, and this quite popular theory, is that, Yuuna is still fighting on her own up to this point, like they were, when she was reading the story about the hero having to fight alone and things like that. As far as why they all got better, my view on it is that, like once again, they important note when they're talking about the offerings, and they weren't going to use the offerings anymore, and you could eat the offerings. Make it joke. They played it off as a joke, like I think episode 7, I want to say, but they played it off as a joke a little bit, but I think they had more relevance. And I think the Senshi-sama kind of realized that the current method is a little too risky in some respects. So they're making changes to the hero system, just like they did before. Now, I have not read any of the extended universe stuff up to this point. I don't know what's going to be adapted, what's not going to be adapted, so I'm staying anime only as far as it goes. I know there's like a really, really old prequel, like a prequel or something like that, but for all I know, that'll get adapted at some point too. So I'm just kind of chilling as far as the reading everything goes. I want to stay anime only. Man. Yeah, I am so pumped, though. Alright, well, this is a Drunken Otaku. I'm heading out for now. Please like and subscribe. And, if you're watching this video, I will see you next week with Yuuki Yuuna, the Hero Chapter, Episode 1.
Hey everyone, this is the part of the video in which I shill for myself. I put it at the very end so you can easily skip it if you don't want to watch. All relevant links are in the description below. If you feel like supporting this channel, the best thing you can ever do is hit like and subscribe. But if you feel like taking it a step further, feel free to either follow me on my Twitter or join my Discord server. If you want to go plus ultra, I have a Patreon setup. If there's a show you want to see me react to that you don't think will ever win one of my polls, this is a great option. Finally, if you're planning on purchasing anything from RightStuf or J-List, I have links in my description that will kick back a bit of your purchase my way. And as always, I hope you have a great day.